This is a reminder that Thursday, April the 2nd is the World Autism Awareness Day stream on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Novora_autism. Don't forget to come visit as we play Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn live on Twitch for World Autism Awareness Day. Greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here at Novora Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn. It is Year 2, Day 38 for EDSS in the Realm Reborn, and last time we continued on our journey to help out the group here at St. Cornig's Find to get access to this mysterious Tower of Ancient Times. We were able to successfully get the 2 remaining elemental aspected crystals that we needed, but now, in order to prepare them in the necessary way to allow us to gain access to this tower, we need stuff known as Aethersand. In the last episode, we were able to get 2 different varieties of this mysterious Aethersand from our old friends Biggs and Wedge. And now we're going to make our way to our next locations, wherever they may be. So, let's make our way over to Rambros and ask him to take on our next challenge. Of level 50 challenge entitled A Performance for the Ages. Rambros wishes to discuss the procurement of the outstanding varieties of Aethersand. Yes, I must speak of the arrangements I made to acquire the 2 remaining varieties of Aethersand. Some days ago, I asked a Charlian acquaintance of mine to travel to GRIDANIA and there gather the necessary materials. Since that time, however, I have heard nary a whisper from him. To be frank, this lack of communication is not entirely uncharacteristic, but I cannot discount the possibility that something ill has befallen the man. Alas, we do not have time to investigate his fate. As I mentioned before, the more we delay our expedition, the more likely that it is that the Crystal Tower's secrets will fall into the wrong hands. Therefore, I would entrust you with the same mission I assigned to my friend. Travel to the Black Shroud and seek out Parcemontre, the master of the markets in GRIDANIA. If anyone knows where Aethersand might be bought, it is he. And so yeah, we're actually making our trip back home, back to where it all started in GRIDANIA. So let's warp there right now, because it doesn't take that long to get to the person of interest. In fact, we met Parcemontre all the way back in the very first day that we did this LP. Because it was him that we had to speak to on behalf of Mother Mune in order to get acquainted with the city. So, the closest place to where the market is the Leatherworkers Guild's Aetherite Crystal, so using that will get us there the fastest. So, just waiting for load. Let's make our way to the markets. So, Parcemontre will be right over here. Hey, Parcemontre, it's been a long time, buddy. Yes, I'm sorry. Did you say you wish to purchase Aethersand? My dear fellow, have you the faintest idea of the rarity of the material you seek? I have not seen so much of a grain of Aethersand in these markets for many a long year. I can tell you where one might mine the ore from the water aspect of variety if the bracelet is arrived, but only a desperate fool would willingly set foot in the place. You seem undeterred? Very well. Are you familiar with Earth's Gift? That is where the ore is to be found, in an area inhabited by a peculiarly pernicious hog. Should you encounter the Betustic Nightmare, you will know that you are in the right place, albeit at the wrong time. Farewell! So yeah, Earth's Gift is in the South Shroud. Specifically, it is closest to Quarry Mill. Now, enemies around Quarry Mill, I think have crossed paths with them before, and they were about experience level 25. But enemies in and around Earth's Gift are in the level 45 range, so when you make a travel to Earth's Gift, be careful. Because don't do the stuff that you're supposed to, and, well, you're gonna regret it. Alright, trying to find the safe passage. Here we are. Yeah, I really should read my map more often. But yeah, Earth's Gift is in that green glowing area, that's that green glowing cavern that we go to right now. It's not so much a cave as it is a tunnel. And so going in here, as you can see, the The experience levels of the enemies has jumped into the 45 range. Thankfully, these bats are not feral, but the hogs, as you can see me running by them, are. So let's go and find the designated area where we're supposed to stand. Well, it looks like this particular hog has already had it. Let's go ahead and interact with it and see what happens. So as we're inspecting it, you are too late, adventurer, and not only for the entertainment, you will find no trace of the old watch but lay here, nay, not so much as a speck. Yeah, who was that disembodied voice? Ah, no, you will never spy me from there. For the time being at least, you will have to trust the evidence of your ears. Now stop squinting at the foliage and listen. Very well. As I told you, the water-blessed mineral you hoped to find is gone, taken by me. Victory has made me magnanimous. However, according to Ivy, I have decided to share the location of an alternative source of Aethersand with you. The wind-touched variety, to be specific. I trust I have your attention? Good. A band of Ixal in the North Shroud keeps a quantity of the abrasive for the purpose of removing impurities from lesser crystals. Well, do you mean to dally here all day? Make haste, adventurer, before I snatch another prize from under your nose. This is to be a race. The Ixali logging grounds in the North Shroud shall be our destination, and that is where the real amusement will begin. May the best man win. How's that for foreboding? But yeah, if we want, we can't get water-based, but we can still find wind-based, so off to the North Shroud. Primarily, it is here where we made our entrance from the North Shroud into the Carathis Highlands for the first time in the game. And on top of that, we also took on the level 25 Lancers Guild challenge here as well. So we do have quite a bit of experience doing tasks here in the North Shroud. So our target is the logging grounds north of Proud Creek. So let's make our way there right now. Make sure we're getting turned in the right direction, and go for it. So yeah, we're gonna make, as soon as we get out of the Fogor float, we just make our quick turn north. And now the bats are level 37, but thankfully they're still not feral, so we won't be attacked. The Dryads, they're also level 37s, they can also give us trouble. That fate is active, we won't bother with it because it's not on our priority list. So now as you can see, enemy levels are now closer to our level. They're in the 46 range, and the 47 range. Here's where it gets really interesting. Thankfully we're able to slip past that pair, but we're not done yet. As you can see, we still have quite a few Ixali to avoid. If we can get to a corner, and then continue on from there, we should be fine. Okay, that Ixal broke up pursuit, but we can see where our target is. We can see where our target is. Thankfully, I was not noticed by the Watch Wolf. So let's breach the perimeter and take on you guys. A total of 3 Ixal to eliminate from the equation. And let's eliminate you now. Now we got a limb cutter, huh? Well, he can't be as bad as a toe cutter from Mad Max, because he ended up dead. Just like the toe cutter did in Mad Max. Any more threats lying around? Or can I take this now? I guess I can take this now. Just so long as no Ixal or their pets come and approach me. Alright, looks like we got it safely. But now we gotta deal with the water aspect of Sand again. Bravo! That was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of Aethersand slipped my mind. Yeah, where are you? I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, the wind touched abrasive is yours. And yet, having been treated to such a memorable performance, I cannot help feeling that the greater prize is mine. This iniquity must not stand. I insist that you accept a token of my appreciation. Payment for this entertainment will be waiting for you to the east, in a clearing within Proud Creek. Pray retrieve the gift ere it be crushed beneath the iron feet of the dollar hands. So, what are they talking about? Well, we're about to find out. Let's mount my chocobo and get out of here. We're not going to spend any more time in the XIV logging grounds than is absolutely necessary. So, where we need to go is that little section right there. We avoid being spotted. Nope. That means once we get to our desired area, not only are we going to have to deal with the dollar hands, we're also going to have to deal with any exile that we may have to get away from us. Well, looks like we've gotten far enough to neutralize the exile threat, but the dollar hand continued pursuit, so it must be defeated. It must be defeated for the sake of our victory. I even get a little altitude to make life a little more fun. Well, it turns out I got some assistance in the elimination of these enemies. Ronan Snow and GRIDANIA Ryukin with the assistance. So, let's get our hands on this water-blessed Aethersand, because we finally got what we were looking for. Not what you were expecting? I took the liberty of refining the ore from Earth's gift into Aethersand. Do keep it safe, adventurer. Lest you accuse me of playing games, you should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never once crossed my mind. Until I saw you in action, such deeds must needs be rewarded. It is my vocation, you see, to record history as it is made by mortal men, and I much prefer to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and the mighty. Thus it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, adventurer, and sooner than you may imagine. I'll put you up to that. Whoever you are, but you know the routine. Back to St. Quentin's Find in Wardona. Okay, we have returned to Wardona and St. Quentin's Find, so let's speak with Rainbows to complete our current challenge. What news of your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives? Yes, we are. We've got all 4. You brought both! I shall have Master Garland begin work on the crystals immediately. Then, with that, our challenge is completed. We get the gil, plus choice of healing items if we so desire. Since none of them apply to me, I will get 500 gil. Yeah, you really don't need healing items in the long run. But now that we have everything that we require, there, that should do the trick. So, there are 4 crystals polished and ready to go. Excellent work. We now possess all 4 of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defenses. My compliments, Master Garland. Oh, it was a trifling matter, I assure you. Edie here is the one you should be thanking. Anyway, by my reckoning, there's nothing stopping us from striding up to the Elegant's front door. Sounds like a plan. You can't go without us, Chief! Yeah, Biggs and Wedge said they were gonna come along, and there they are. Biggs, Wedge, come to lend a hand, have you? Yeah, I'm being a little winded while they do it. Well, it's not every day you get the chance to study the wonders of the Elegant Empire, is it? Their technology makes Garlemals look ancient. And Wedge wholeheartedly agrees. I appreciate your enthusiasm, lads. I really do. But we're not here to take this knowledge for ourselves. Twice in the last decade, the promise of unimaginable power has prompted men to meddle with technology they do not understand, and the realm has been dragged onto the very brink of oblivion on both occasions. We shall not be so irresponsible as to risk another. Wedge, do you recall our company's creed? Yes, Chief, it's freedom through technology? Exactly, freedom. When we forsook our homeland, we swore that we would have no truck with machines that could be used to promote tyranny. That has not changed. Should you feel tempted to break your oath, remember this. The wonders of the all-knowing Elegant Empire could not save their civilization and have twice sneered doomed ours. That is why we must explore the Crystal Tower and, if need be, seal away its secrets. It seems like they're privy to this. Of compelling viewpoint, it is unyielding wills such as yours that have defined the course of history. And who have we got joining us now? Well... So, you return at last. What, pray tell, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you cannot spare a moment to inform me of your progress or preservation? Why, the task you assigned to me, of course. Surely you have not forgotten about the Aethersand. I tasked the passing adventurer with delivering it. A more capable courier I cannot imagine. Yeah, the person who was the disembodied voice is this guy. Amikote Archer. With an unusual aspect to him. Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say we would meet again? I believe an introduction is in order. I am Grahatia, one of the students of Aldesian. I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expedition. Grahatia has been assigned to the project as an observer. I hope you will forgive him his eccentricities and welcome him as one of our own. If you say so, then we'll allow it. So then, our fellowship is complete, and all stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah! Yeah, Noah? That is the name I have chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we cannot very well call ourselves the sons of St. Koinek, can we? And we must have a memorable appellation if our venture is to leave its mark in the annals of history. I could claim that Noah stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical, and so it does technically. My true reason for choosing this name stems from the fact that it is shared by a vaunted Allegan Archmagus. An Archmagus? I like the sound of that! Well, I guess his sign of approval. Very well. Now that the pressing matter of what to call ourselves has been settled, not that we necessarily needed one, it is time we set forth to brave the outer defenses of the Crystal Tower. Is everyone ready to depart? I guess we're all set to go. Sid, Biggs, Wedge, our new friend Graha, and of course Edie. And so now that we have completed the challenge, yeah, we can speak with... Yeah, I don't think we can speak with Rainbows to continue it. Nope. In order to continue, we must speak with our friend Graha. Now, I said this guy had a bit of a strangeness to him. If you look at him real close, you'll notice that he's actually monochromatic. He has a red eye and a blue eye. But that's actually something that we'll learn about that's very important later. For now, let's speak with Graha and take on the challenge entitled Labyrinth of the Ancients. Grahatia is eager to begin the expedition to the Crystal Tower. Gentlemen, the secrets of ancient ally beckon. Let's not keep them waiting any longer. Adventurer, you and I will join the engineers at the Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we will endeavor to neutralize the structure's outer defenses. Rambrose, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Allegan history, it seems logical that I should lead the expedition itself, though I admit the role does not exactly befit my status as an observer. Still, we can make but use of the resources at hand, assuming all are in agreement. Let us proceed forthwith to the large, lopsided gate found to the southeast. And so, that is exactly where we will go. Let's mount my chocobo and be on our way. Sorry about the mess there, gents and ladies, but it's time for us to well and truly get our pursuit underway. So, our target of interest is going to be in this direction. Got a glowing purple sky in the air tonight, but that won't deter us from going where we need to go. And as you can see, the enemies here are going to be level 49, and that is the place we need to go. But I do believe we may have to fight off the guards in order to advance. So we've got to defeat these two Gygases. So we'll get them out of the way. And somehow we have not attracted the attention of his friend. That's amazing. It doesn't happen often, but we can now advance. So let's go ahead and make our access. As the members of Noah arrive at our destination. And Rambrose isn't with us this time. The crystal tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. Sid, you are the only one of our number who has ever crossed this threshold. I ask that you take the lead for the present. I think we might be able to come into agreement on that. Sorry, it's just adjusting the volume on my TV there. But yeah, we have reached where we need to go. And so, this is the set of statues that we saw a couple of episodes ago that if you even try and get past one, you get killed by a lethal force field. Fortunately, we now have the items that we require to prevent such a disaster from occurring. As you can see, these are impressive structures, but they are not completely invincible. I say, the energy radiating from these statues is palpable. Lucky for us that it is. One might otherwise draw past them. Feast your eyes on the elemental defenses which prompted our lengthy preparations. These sentinels prevent would-be intruders from advancing to within 20 yards of the tower's inner reaches. And as you can see, we've already had a demonstration before, and here's another one. Can't pierce it with an arrow. No matter how swift they may be. Indeed. But that's why we have these. Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft should spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Chief, it's too... Yeah, the word for his well-being. Dangerous to allow anyone else to risk his life testing one? Quite right. I made the damn things. It's my job to see that they work. So, let's see if they indeed do. Step right up. And... boom. Not only is the force field destroyed, but so are the stone statues that were putting it in place. They work. I, for one, am convinced. Friends, ready your fangs. Yeah, we'll all each get to take a crack at this. So Biggs and Wedge will be next with the water fang. And now they're down. Graha will go next with the wind crystal. And finally, the last one is entrusted to the Warrior of Light. Yeah, they certainly do look very ominous, but as we have seen, the mere presence of these powerful things. This last one is yours, old friend. It seemed only right. Indeed it does. Yes, the power of these fangs has proven to us all that, try as they might, we can indeed breach the defenses. Edie? And what were once 4 lethal force fields is now just a pile of rubble. In fact, 8 of them to be exact. And so now that we've gone past that, we did it! So much for the outer defenses! Indeed, the entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly sings with anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while Edie and a hand-picked party of his adventuring companions enter the tower. What? Without us? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure! Well, we have to do it safely, right? We did, and we will, but our investigations must proceed at a more measured pace. If the outside of the place is this well defended, can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero could reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. Edie here fits that description better than anyone I know. And it is not as if we should be idle in his absence. While Edie and his companions are risking life and limb to beat us a path to the tower, we can set about analyzing this rubble for evidence of how its technologies function. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavor, Historian Grahatia. Bah, do you ever tire of being right, old man? Edie, it seems as if I won't be accompanying you. Allow me at least to provide some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of the Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. When you are reasonably certain the maze is secure, contact me via link shell and we shall join you post-haste, no matter what Master Garland says. Though we will prefer if any relics you encounter remain intact, you have leave to do whatever is necessary to secure ingress to the upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you, Edie. Thank you there, Graha. And so now, that is our access point. And there is the gleaming crystal tower of the Allegan Empire. So now we have access to the Labyrinth of the Ancients, the first of 3 such locations where we will be risking life and limb in order to ensure survival and gain much needed knowledge for the group known as Noah. So, let's have a look at this incredible structure. Yeah, as they said before, we are not there yet. We have to get through the Labyrinth of the Ancients in order to get access to the tower itself. And we will be doing that in our next episode. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. And when I join you again, we will make our way into the Labyrinth of the Ancients and clear it in order to gain ourselves more access to the tower that we seek to get into. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.